Hey guys, Blind Fury here, just taking one long, reminiscent look at Destiny as we know it. Because Destiny 2 beta has been out for at least a week, and it's been pretty lit. So sit down, relax in my rift, and I'll tell you about the Master Race, my favorite class, the Warlock, specifically the Voidwalker. But first I'm going to go into like the character select screen. Right here, you know, auto rifle. The Skaithlock's been pretty legit in PvP so far. I've been liking it. Sounds really crisp. That first perk, that's the one with the square, is an intrinsic perk. That, from what I'm told, will be variable. First set of circles you see is, you know, your sights. Second set and that last set is, you know, your perks for the gun. And that goes for the second slot energy weapons and the third slot power weapons too. Right here we got resiliency, mobility, and recovery, which kind of take the spot of intellect, discipline, and strength, but we don't know if that's going to be into the full game. But there was no discipline, intellect, and strength in the beta. Right here you see how the armor perks go, similar to what the weapons go with resiliency and recovery and mobility mods to it, and goes the same throughout all the pieces. Now let's jump into the Voidwalker. Right here we know we got our grenades, vortex, axion bolt, my favorite, even though it's kind of been nerfed in the beta. And you'll see a perfect example of that. You know, the typical Nova Bomb. My favorite. And then, you know, to the left of the Nova Bomb, we see like character class abilities now. I have Healing Rift for Warlock class and Empowering Rift, which they're pretty sweet. You'll get some gameplay of that. Right here we got the jumps, strafe jump, blink, which I can never use. I don't know where I'm teleporting. Right here we have our melee, which in Tropic Pool, which when I land a melee, it lets me recharge my grenade a little bit. Cataclysm, I have a very slow Nova Bomb. It's ridiculous, but it explodes into like a Axion Bolt type of way. Bloom, anyone that gets killed with my void abilities, they explode. And that last little bit was if I could charge my grenade pretty much with my super energy and throw it. Now this is the second attunement for the Voidwalker, which I really want to play. The Devour. I want to eat my grenade, man. I want to regenerate my health. That just looks sick. And here we go, you know, power weapons. Right in the power weapon slot, they changed it. So now we have fusion rifles, shotguns, rocket launchers. They added a grenade launcher. So I don't know how that's going to really affect, but, you know, guys, let's hop into some PvP. It's about that time to jump into the Crucible, so you can get some actual footage of what I'm saying. Now, just keep in mind, guys, I am visually impaired, so I do not look at the radar, and I can't tell my cooldowns wrong, just so you'll obviously see that. But my initial reactions to the beta are pretty good. You know, as far as PvP-wise, it really reminds me of a Halo-type set, which I like. The 6v6 was a little too overwhelming for me in my case, which it was still fun, so don't get me wrong, it was still fun. But the beta's been pretty crisp. I did have some laggy moments where like me and my cousin were literally the only people on the map, and then 10 minutes in, the rest of the teams just spawned in and we just got completely crapped on. But as far as everything goes, it's been alright. You know, the grenades, it's probably already been harped on, but they're pretty not the they're nerfed since Destiny 1. Just not the same. They're not as powerful. The Axion Bolt's tracking is very slow. It reminds me of the Nova Bomb now, which I'm not too pleased with since it goes very slow, so you just dodge it. You can shoot the Nova Bomb, and it splits into little mini Axion or mini Nova Bombs, if you'd say, and they track people, which is pretty good, but Right here, guys, I'm using my Healing Rift, which, you know, it's kind of hard to get used to using it in PvP since I wasn't there in Destiny 1, but it's pretty cool. What it does is that it just continuously heals me and my teammates if they're in there, and it lasts for a pretty long while. Same with the Titan Shield. If you have a Titan Shield and that Rift going, boy, you're set. Let's get it. The Hunter, I like how they added Shade Step for his class, and I'm not sure what the other... I know they have Shade Step and something else for their class ability, but it does give the Hunter some more survivability, which is pretty good. Now, one of the downfalls I have seen in this beta is because of the 4v4. Now, I do play with a lot of people on PlayStation, and I just got on Xbox, so trying to grow a community there too. Guys, add me. I'm that blind fury. But it's just a problem trying to play with everybody at the same time. In PvP, you only go in there with 4 people, so I wouldn't like to see kind of what they had like in Halo, where they had like a social playlist where you could go into a playlist that forces you to be 4v4 or 2v2, but you can still go in there as a squad of 6 and y'all would just be split up randomly. I kind of like that. You know, it doesn't hurt nobody's feelings. You don't have to tell nobody you can't play with them. But, you know, just an option. You know, look at this Axiom Bolt. This is an example of how slow this Axiom Bolt is. And guys, you know, you have to team fire. That's a real important thing in here. Try to do is like play more around the team, which is something I like. I kind of like going on my own, being a lone wolf, but you can't really do that here. If you ever want to see someone flail, this is me flailing pretty hard. But you know what? I have that stupid dumb luck sometimes, and I get away, and I get to capture A. Let's get it. And yeah, I put that rift on. I do not want to die while capturing A. That would just add insult to injury, man. You saw the flail. But what I did there, I did charge up my grenade for a little bit. That's what I was trying to do at first. But that went horribly wrong. This guy, I'm just trying to do something on him. Scared the living shit out of me, to be honest. But yeah, guys, let me talk about the strike for a little bit. In the strike, it was a little, it was fun, but heavy ammo was very scarce, to say the least. I had 1 rocket shot the entire strike. And not only that, my super only came up about once, and I was doing work. So they need to fix that, and that has been addressed by Bungie. They've come out and said that they are going to have certain enemies drop heavy ammo at guaranteed rates, which I kind of like that. You know, I don't have to be hunting for it or have to like save it for the last boss, or, you know, which I don't mind having to save it, but there should be some more consistency. This guy scared the living shit out of me. I did not know he was not on my team until he started shooting at me. I really thought he was a homie, but no. But yeah, as far as the boss battle went, it was pretty interesting. It was different. You know, you can really synergize with the character class abilities. When I say that, the Titan Shield with Healing Rift, that provides so much. It gives you that extra little couple seconds that you might need to live or to get that revive going. And oh, the Titan class. The Titans are OP in this game. I really like the Sentinel. I like how they had the option of either giving you the ability to make the full bubble like the Defender Titan did in Destiny 1, or you can just go straight up Captain America and just bash people in with your shield, chuck it, throw it, get another one, and start doing it all over again. But I couldn't tell you how many times I've been chased down on PvP so far with Titans with that shield, and I've just been struck by terror. Guys, right about here, I was killing this guy, and I just stopped shooting because I was really accepting the fact that I was going to die, but no one came to help him, so I'll take that. See, now, one thing that I do want to explain is that to charge up your grenade, you do not have to have your full super. That's something that I learned. You can have, like, you know, just even a little bit of super energy. As long as your grenade is charged up, you'll be able to charge it up. Now, I haven't really noticed the effectiveness of me charging it up or how long, but you can hold it as long as you want to. So, as much super energy as you want to throw into it, especially like, you know, a bunch of ads are coming in and they're kind of tougher. I do like that. But I do wish, like I said earlier, that the Bolt Seekers on the Axion would track like a little bit better like they do in Destiny 1, you know. I don't know, it just seems more reliable. When I throw a grenade, I know my little wolf pack rounds are going to hunt people. Just to show you an example of how slow this Nova Bomb is. I know you saw that. It's how it just floats. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's such a game difference than Destiny 1. Oh man. I have to do it on this guy. See, when you first shoot it, it's not slow. But guys, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you liked the gameplay. And I'll end this game just how it started, by chilling on the point. You guys have a good one. Like and subscribe for more. Guys, add me, Luffy D.